Also, starting today, all U.S.-based companies will be banned from taking part in government procurement. Every year, the province and its agencies spend about $30 billion on procurement, alongside our more than $200 billion plan to build infrastructure. U.S.-based businesses will now lose out on tens of billions of dollars in revenues. They only have President Trump to blame. I'm also urging all 444 municipalities to do the same, and I'm thrilled to see some are already stepping up. For example, Mayor Patrick Brown in the city of Brampton and many other cities. As part of this government-wide procurement ban, we're going one step further. We're ripping up Ontario's contract with Starlink. It's done, it's gone. We won't award contracts to people who enable and encourage economic attacks on our province and our country. Alongside federal tariffs and the measures my fellow premiers are bringing forward, this Team Canada's opening response.
So this is Lake Ontario in Canada and in the United States, but we're going to make a little change. We're going to call it something different than Lake Ontario. We're going to call it Lake America. And all it takes is a good pen and some intelligence. So Lake Ontario, that's gone. Lake America. So now we have a lake, and now we have a Gulf. Because we have the Gulf of America, now we have Lake America.
I'm really so confused right now. Did your life get better? My life sure did not get better. Did the average everyday American life get better? I'm confused right now. Will Lake America make your life better, or my? I really just don't get it. I really just don't get it. And everybody is cheering this on. Yeah, Lake America. Just like the Gulf of America situation. Did Gulf of America make anything great? Right? Did the Gulf of America bring any jobs here? Did the Gulf of America bring down inflation? Did the Gulf of America put any dinero, pesos, dólares in your pocket or my pocket? I sure think the hell not. I sure think the hell not, but everybody's cheering this on. Everybody congratulating. Yeah, Lake of America. Yeah, we'll surely show Canada, man. This is a shit show, right? Once again, a shit show. And why not sign an executive order to make everybody's life better? I don't understand. Right? This ninja is signing an executive order for everything but the right thing. He's going to sign an executive order. I need to sign an executive order to make sure all the money and the tax money goes into my pocket and my pocket only. I need to sign an executive order to make all of my friends rich and nobody else. I need to sign an executive order making ICE my personal army. I need to sign it. It just goes on and on and on. Man, everybody's just sitting back, relaxing. Everybody's getting ready and barbecuing, throwing a party. They getting ready for, what is it, Labor Day or Memorial Day, whichever one it is. Everybody's getting the grill ready to start the football season. Man, please, man. And y'all wonder why I don't feel sorry. I really don't feel sorry for America at this point. And you know what? I used to get really, really upset because when you think about it, I'm just like, how could Americans let this happen? How could Americans? It's one thing to vote for the guy. Okay, cool. You probably did not think that the other option, which was Kamala Harris, was the best option. Cool beans. I give you that. Everybody can get that grace. Many people didn't think that Kamala was the best candidate, especially since she was forced on everybody. She didn't go through the proper procedures to be formally elected as the Democratic candidate, so on and so forth. I understand. But to continue to support the debauchery, to continue to support the idiocracy, I think that's on a whole nother level. People are literally standing in line at these rallies. They ready to see their dear old daddy Trump once again. I mean, you just can't make this up. And then we're going at we're in a full-fledged trade war with Canada. Por qué? Why? Why are we going at it with Canada, which is supposedly supposed to be our ally, right? We're at a full-fledged trade war with Canada. Por qué? And many people, of course, like always, oh, Canada they don't know what's going to hit them. They need us more than we need them. Americans, y'all are silly gooses. Y'all are really silly gooses. I want you to pay attention to everything that's going on, from the infrastructure to the foodborne illness breakouts, right? To all of the natural disasters that's going on, right? To the wars that we can't afford, right? Y'all are deluded if y'all think that this is. Please tell me what has went our way thus far. Since this guy has got into office, I want somebody to name something that has went our way thus far. The only thing that he's been great for is rounding up the goddamn immigrants and sending. Listen, I'll give him that, right? I'll give him that. He's been rounding up immigrants left and right, legal immigrants and illegal immigrants. Hey, he said he was going to wrap everybody up and throw them back to where they came from, or didn't come from, for that matter. But I gotta take my hats off. I gotta tip my hats off to my boy. He's rounded up all the immigrants. He is fulfilling that promise. But everything else, what has he done? What has he done to make the economy better? What has he done to make your life better? What has he done to bring down the cost of living? What has he done? Right? If anything, he has made life more expensive, and the proof is in the pudding. Right? He started an unnecessary war. He thought that he was just about to go over there and bully Iran until Iran punched us dead in the goddamn nose and said, "Who you think you messing with?" Right? So we still over there. And it's looking like we're going to be over there for quite some time, because there's no sign that is about to be alleviated. And Iran, I believe, said that they're not even willing to talk with the administration anymore. They're not even willing to talk to the current administration anymore. They said that they will wait until this idiot gets out of office and talk to whoever new is in charge. They don't want to talk to the old guys anymore, because one thing that he keeps doing, and this is what the president or the prime minister of Canada was saying as well. He keeps saying that, well, we think that we come up with one deal, right? And we establish a deal, and then he reneges on the deal, right? Or he does something out the blue, throw an unnecessary tariff on us for whatever reason. He says, when we think that we have something situated, then he goes around and switches it up and does something crazy or does something else. And people are tired of going back and forth, the rules continuously changing, what he says continuously changing, what the administration says continuously change. People are sick of that, right? People are absolutely sick of it. So people are saying, okay, you want to play? Okay, we're going to play too. And a lot of countries are literally saying that, okay, we're going to play. And everybody knows that the US dominance is coming to an end but Americans. Right? It seems like every single body knows this. Everybody knows this. I hope y'all know that. Right. I mean, the smart Americans, I hope y'all know this and understand this as well. But it is coming to an end. Listen, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to tell you and relay this information because you are Mr. and Mrs. Patriotic. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's coming to an end. It's coming. Listen, the world powers, the powers that be, the superpowers, whoever's in the air, whoever controls the presidents and all across the world, the ones who are really pulling the strings, like the Rockefellers, BlackRock, all of these people who are in the dark, right? They've long said that they want another piece of pie.
Welcome to the afterpill.co, your one-stop shop hub for everything that I offer. Whether you're here to book a one-on-one coaching call, join the Patreon community, explore Horizon Atlas, your relocation app, or access my latest content and resources, you'll find it all right here. Choose your path, take action, and start building the life you want.
Right. And I've been telling people this. I told people, that all of the money has already been captured in America. There's nothing else to do in America, right? They've already made all the money. And I'm not saying that America is just going to disappear off the face of the map. What I am saying is the amount of creation, the amount of innovation, the amount of money that you can make today at a large scale versus 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago is completely different. But guess what? In the newer markets, Colombia, Dominican Republic, Thailand, Philippines, all across Asia, India, the African markets, in these new markets, in these new emerging markets, we're going to see billionaires turn into trillionaires. We're going to see millionaires turn into billionaires. We're going to see thousandaires turn into multi-millionaires, quasi-millionaires. This is what we're going to see because everything has already been extracted out of the Western world. It's already been extracted. But guess what? In the newer markets, once you bring that money, right, that money that's already been extracted out of the old markets and put it into the new markets, aka crypto, right, aka digital currency, aka digital platforms, so on and so forth, right? Once you take that money and put it into the newer markets and new emerging markets and get a bigger bang for your buck in underdeveloped currencies, man, y'all don't understand what is about to go on. Y'all keep on sitting around waiting for the NFL draft and y'all waiting on the sports season to come around, and meanwhile they running laps and circles around you. And I wouldn't be surprised if these elites are in on the whole game. I wouldn't be surprised. Right? I wouldn't be surprised that the whole Iran play was just a ploy, right? I wouldn't be surprised that turning, the world against America was a whole plot in the first place. I wouldn't be surprised because at this point it's looking like it. Every single way that we turn, this psychopath is turning everybody against America, and Americans just sitting back. Well, we still have the greatest military, so we can do anything that we. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess that's the reason why we lost Vietnam. I guess that's the reason why we lost the Iraq and Afghanistan war, even though we was over there for over 20 years, right? I guess that's the reason why we lost almost every war that there is besides World War II. But after that, but you can't tell people this. Right. You can't tell people this because people are full of themselves. Americans have been completely propagandized, and they think that the sun revolves around America. That's what a lot of people think. They think that the sun is rotating around America. They think the earth is rotating around America. That's what a lot of people think. And a lot of people are going to get hit in the mouth. Right. Y'all keep playing around. Y'all think and it's nobody. And once again, we're in a full-fledged trade war, and you don't see anybody outside. You don't see anybody. You don't see anybody marching. It's like it's almost as if America has accepted its fate. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong, people. It's almost as if America has accepted its fate. Right? The Americans have accepted their fate. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong, because if nobody is doing anything, if nobody is saying anything, if there's no riots in the streets, right? If nothing is happening, right? I can just only assume that y'all have accepted y'all fate. Right. And Americans are so divided. Right. Right. I don't even see y'all coming together. Right. And yes, I said y'all because I am not y'all. Right. I don't even see y'all ever coming together. I think for sure. See, Americans are so distracted with wanting to harm each other that they don't see that the harm, the majority of the harm is being inflicted on all of y'all. Right. Y'all don't even see that. Right? That y'all are so busy going back and forth. Oh, the Muslims are taking over. The Indians are taking over. All the blacks, all this, all the black whites. It's just all over the place. Y'all are so busy pointing the finger at each other that y'all don't even see that y'all are being, somebody got a slong pause slapping y'all across the forehead with it. Right? And doing it all over. Throw. Right? And y'all don't care. Y'all can't care. So listen, we're at a full-fledged trade war for no apparent reason while we're over there in Iran, while we're doing other things all across the world, while we're spreading the military thin, while we're spending unnecessary money, while we're bailing other countries out. Yeah, this is a recipe for disaster. So I hope y'all understand that, and I hope y'all know that, and I hope y'all prepare for it. And that's an after pill. Listen, the after pill is the ideology. The escape blueprint is the framework. And PFP life is how you should live. And purpose and freedom and empower. Good luck to y'all, man. Peace.
Welcome to the afterpill.co, your one-stop shop hub for everything that I offer. Whether you're here to book a one-on-one coaching call, join the Patreon community, explore Horizon Atlas, your relocation app, or access my latest content and resources, you'll find it all right here. Choose your path, take action, and start building the life you want.